Harvard University psychiatrist Dr. John Mack is a researcher of a subject that many scientists avoid. He studies people who say they have been kidnapped and sometimes sexually assaulted by aliens from space. A Pulitzer Prize-winning author, Dr. Mack, believes that his patients' experiences are real and are not the result of mental illness or some other identifiable cause. His account of their stories is called Abduction, and he joins me now, and I'm pleased to have him here. Welcome.
Good to be here.
You had to know that when you write about this subject, you are moving into a sphere of great controversy and great incredulity. No matter what your credentials are, and no matter how many Pulitzer Prizes you have, and no matter how many degrees you have, it is a subject of enormous fascination, but also among a huge section of the community that's looked at that incredulity because of the people who say they have had these experiences. No one ever sees any evidence. Tell me how you got involved in this, and why is it of interest to you?
Well, in this culture, evidence has come to mean some physical object that we can measure, touch, take photographs of, and be certain of its pedigree, where it came from. But I suspect in something which is as unacceptable as a reality as this phenomenon, no piece of physical evidence would satisfy anybody. We'd be arguing that whoever found it was hoaxing it or making it up. But evidence can also come from other ways. Evidence can, in my discipline, psychiatry, and I played my strong suit in doing this, is evidence that comes from clinical discrimination. And what I found was...
A discriminating look at clinical evidence.
Exactly. In other words, you look and you listen to what a person has to say about their experience, and you say, what could this be? And nothing in my 40 years of working with people prepared me for this phenomenon. In other words, what people were telling me with doubt, incredulity themselves. No one has, in spite of what critics say, anything to gain, as far as I can tell from this. Nobody wants to be a member of this club. They want to be found wrong, the people that have had these experiences. They want to be told this can't be.
They want to be told there's another explanation for what happened to you, and here it is, and therefore nothing's wrong with you, and you're not part of some...
And these are people of sound mind, healthy people. By and large, they've been traumatized, many of them, by these experiences, but they're reporting in great detail narratives that are highly similar, which they have not gotten from the media. Most of these details are not in the media. They come forth reluctantly. They know who to talk to and who not to talk to, which is not true of people who have delusions, or have come up with something which is a reflection of a mental illness. And the only thing that I know that behaves like that is real experience, where something has actually happened to these people. Then the question is, what has happened?
Right.
And that's where I've taken it.
All right, but here, a couple of questions. One, did you approach it as a wanting to believe or as a huge skeptic?
I approached it as a huge skeptic. I mean, this is simply not possible. Charlie, when I started this, and I heard about these accounts of people, first of all, I was unfamiliar with the phenomenon until about 5 years ago. I came at it totally fresh, had no investment in finding this to be true, not true, didn't even know about it. And when I heard about these accounts, that there was this man, Bud Hopkins, in New York, who took seriously stories of people that said they'd been taken by alien beings into space. This is ridiculous. This is utter nonsense. This can't be. To me, it could not be. This is not something that is possible. There can't be that kind of intelligence working in our universe. There must be something different to explain this thing. So to me, in spite of what critics say, I didn't come to establish the truth of this, and I was warned not to say you take this seriously, and it was a long time. It was 2 years before I wrote or spoke publicly about this.
All right.